welcome to Bike Review Hub, where we usually dive deep into the world of two wheels, but today, we're making an exception for a piece of history that's making waves across the automotive landscape. Ford has done something bold. They've brought back the Model T, yes, that Model T, the car that put America on wheels over a century ago. But this isn't a museum piece. The 2026 Ford Model T is a futuristic homage to the original, merging heritage with modern-day innovation. And whether you're a bike fan or a car lover, this is a story worth hearing. A nod to the past. The original Ford Model T, released in 1908, revolutionized transportation. It was affordable, reliable, and simple, qualities that helped it become one of the most influential vehicles in automotive history. The 2026 Model T draws heavy inspiration from its ancestor, retaining a minimalist design philosophy while updating everything under the skin. Ford's intent was clear. Revive the spirit of the Model T for a new generation of drivers who crave simplicity in an age of excess. Exterior designed retro meets futuristic. The 2026 Model T maintains a boxy silhouette reminiscent of the early 20th century version but updates it with sleek lines, LED lighting, and sustainable materials. The body panels are made from recycled aluminum and plant-based composites, reinforcing the eco-conscious philosophy Ford has adopted. The wide stance, black fender arches, and polished metal trim strike a careful balance between vintage charm and futuristic aesthetics. It's compact but bold, exactly the type of visual presence Ford was aiming for. Interior minimalism perfected. Step inside and you'll find an interior that honors the past while embracing modern tech. There's no cluttered dashboard or overwhelming infotainment system. Instead, Ford has opted for a simple digital display embedded within a wooden dash panel, an elegant fusion of analog and digital. Seating is minimalist but ergonomic, with natural fabric upholstery and customizable interior themes. The steering wheel is a modern reinterpretation of the originals, and the pedal layout remains intuitive and simple. Every inch of the cabin has been designed to encourage focus on the drive, not distraction. Powertrain electric efficiency. Here's where the biggest change happens. The 2026 Model T is fully electric. Ford equips it with a single rear-mounted motor delivering 150 horsepower and 200 pound-foot of torque, more than enough for urban and suburban commuting. It's not a speed demon, but that's not the point. What matters is its 220-mile range, ultra-efficient energy consumption, and zero emissions. A Level 2 charger gets it from 10 to 80% in just over 40 minutes. For many, this could become the perfect daily driver, simple, clean, and affordable. Simplicity by design. Ford isn't marketing the Model T as a tech-laden vehicle for the digital age. Instead, it's designed for people who want less complexity, fewer distractions, and lower costs. There's no autonomous driving system, no massive infotainment screen, and no over-the-top features. Just core functionality, comfort, and sustainability. This is a car that asks you to drive it, not just ride in it. Affordability, the new people's car. The original Model T became famous for its low cost, and Ford is aiming to hit a similar note with the 2026 version. Starting at just $21,000, it's one of the most affordable EVs on the market. Ford achieves this by simplifying production and offering only a few trims and color choices. There's no need to scroll through endless packages and options. The Model T comes with what you need, not what marketing tells you to want. Connectivity and updates. While it may embrace simplicity, the 2026 Model T isn't entirely analog. Ford includes a lightweight connected ecosystem for essential updates, maintenance alerts, and navigation through a paired smartphone app. Software updates are minimal and only related to system efficiency and safety, not entertainment or advertising. It's a fresh approach in an era dominated by constant connectivity. Performance and ride quality. Don't let its retro looks fool you. The 2026 Model T drives like a modern EV. Thanks to a low center of gravity and tuned suspension, it handles urban streets with grace and surprising stability. It's not sporty, but it's competent. Acceleration is brisk for daily driving, and regenerative braking adds to the overall efficiency. It's quiet, responsive, and smooth, everything you'd expect from a modern electric vehicle with none of the bloated tech baggage. Safety first. Ford has ensured that the 2026 Model T meets all modern safety standards. It comes with 6 airbags, advanced driver assistance features like automatic emergency braking, and a reinforced safety cell. What's missing are the often unnecessary layers of lane keeping assist, driver monitoring systems, or intrusive cameras. It's safe, but it doesn't feel like a surveillance tool. Market impact: a game changer. The 2026 Model T might not outsell Ford's flagship trucks or performance EVs, but it could shift how we think about cars altogether. It's not designed for enthusiasts or tech junkies, it's for people who want a functional, sustainable, and affordable way to get from point A to point B. It could become the anti-SUV for city dwellers, students, and anyone tired of feature inflation in cars. It fills a gap that the auto industry has largely ignored: the desire for less. Who is it for? If you're someone who values the purity of transportation, the 2026 Model T is for you. It's also ideal for first-time drivers, those transitioning from internal combustion to electric, or anyone who wants a second car that doesn't break the bank. And in a world where vehicles are increasingly marketed as rolling smartphones, the new Model T feels like a welcome reset. Final thoughts: the quiet revolution. Ford didn't need to bring back the Model T. They chose to, and that says a lot. In doing so, they've made a statement about the future of mobility, one that's not about chasing more, but about embracing enough. The 2026 Ford Model T is not a novelty, it's a philosophy on wheels. It asks us to remember what cars were supposed to be: tools of freedom, not digital ecosystems. And for that, Ford deserves credit. This has been Bike Review Hub, bringing you a rare four-wheeled feature that bridges the past and the future. If you're as intrigued by this minimalist movement as we are, let us know in the comments. Until next time, ride safe and sometimes drive simple.